In other news, a man may have been killed in this three-alarm fire in Molalla. It broke out just before midnight, destroying two buildings and damaging a third.
Fire crews tell us a woman in her 70s and her grown son were asleep in the commercial building where it started. Now, she got out okay, but he is still unaccounted for.
Fox 12's Kelsey Watts is live tonight in Molalla with the latest. Kelsey?
Well, Pete, fire investigators have now been here for 17 hours, and they just started to make their way inside a little while ago. That's because the situation here was so dangerous for crews, with the risk of this historic building collapsing and the crawl space underneath flooded with water. That fire also destroyed the feed store next door and damaged the restaurant beyond that. And tonight, people in this small community say they are heartbroken that so many families have been affected. This video shows the battle firefighters were up against as flames lit up the night sky in downtown Molalla. Fire crews say they didn't know a mother and son were living in the boarded up commercial building where the three-alarm blaze started. They say she got out okay, but he is unaccounted for, and they believe he died inside. Historical records show the building was owned by a mother and son, but fire crews won't say yet if they're one and the same.
It's terrible. I knew the lady living there. I knew her sons. I played music with a couple of her sons. One played keyboard, one played bass, and haven't been able to get a hold of any of those guys.
The condition of the historic building so dangerous for firefighters, they used ladders to cut portions away before slowly making their way inside. The fire also destroyed the neighboring business, Bentley's Feed Store, which has been family-owned since the 1950s.
When anything like this happens in a small community, it affects everybody. I mean, this place, Bentley's, was a thriving business, and they did a lot of, they took care of a lot of the farmers out around here.
This is a sad loss for us, and we're hoping they can rebuild.
The restaurant next to the feed store may be closed for a week because of smoke and water damage. And next to that, the owners of Cashco know they're lucky. Their business is open today, spared from the flames, the smoke, and the water.
We're doing good. We're very thankful. We're very, very sad for Bentley's and, the other home. And, of course, the Thai restaurant just opened up, so it was a loss for them, too. But we're very lucky.
And I spoke with a family member of the feed store owners. They say they are devastated because this store was their only source of income, and they have 3 young kids. There is a donation account set up to help them. We'll have that for you in this story at kptv.com. Meanwhile, fire crews tell us the cause of this blaze is still under investigation. Live in Molalla tonight, Kelsey Watts, Fox 12 Oregon.